comfortable seat, nice and tall, roll your shoulders back, close your eyes, and start to connect yourself with your practice. Inhaling and exhaling slowly, making more space. Every inhale, you take it a little deeper, and every exhale, you exhale completely and fully. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open your mouth. Exhale. Inhale through your nose. Open your mouth. Let it go. Inhale through your nose. See your lips and exhale through your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Keep this breathing, doing all your practice, inhaling and exhaling through your nose, building your Ujjayi pranayama. On your next inhale, open your eyes, roll your shoulders back. On your next inhale, take your hands up and together down to heart center when you exhale. Inhale, swing your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, swing your arms up. And exhale, hands to heart center, bow your head. If you want to set an intention or a dedication for this practice, do so. On your next exhale, release your hands to your knees. Roll your shoulders back. Take your left hand to your right knee, your right hand behind. Take your gaze over your right shoulder. Easy seated twist. Continue sitting nice and tall. Try to take your gaze over your right shoulder. On your next inhale, take your right arm up and release the right hand on top of your left knee and find your center again. Sit nice and tall and wrap your eagle. Your eagle arms can be your palms together or the back of your hands together, or even you can take your hands to your shoulders. You really want to feel a nice sensation between your shoulder blades and your upper back, making more space. On your next exhale, take your left hand to the mat and your right arm over. Feel a lot of space on your right side. Exhale, collapse over your left knee and walk your hands all the way to center. Forward fold. And on your next inhale, slowly rise. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your hands to your knees. Take your right hand to your left knee, left hand behind your hips. Take your gaze over your left shoulder. On your next inhale, take your left arm up and release the left hand on top of the right knee. One more time, find your center, sit as nice and tall as you can, and wrap your eagle. On your next exhale, release your hands. Take your right hand to the mat and your left arm over. Roll your left shoulder back, open your chest, and find a lot of space on your left side. Exhale, collapse over your right knee. And walk all the way to the center, fall forward. Inhale, slowly go back up to your seat. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Take your hands to the mat and walk your hands forward. We are going to meet in hands and knees. Align your wrists under your shoulders and your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers, lengthen your spine. Inhale to cow, take your belly button down, open your chest, open to the sky. And exhale to cut round your spine, tuck the chin to the chest. Inhale to cut. And exhale to cut. Inhale to neutral spine. Exhale, bend your elbow, take your chin and tilt down to the mat. Look forward, hug your elbows in. Inhale for a little cobra. And exhale, shift your way back to tight pose. Inhale to hands and knees. Exhale, bend your elbow. Inhale, chest up, belly down. And exhale, back to tight pose. Last one. Inhale to hands and knees. Exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale, belly down, chest up. This time carry your toes and find your first downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, look like an inverted V. Spread your fingers. Take your heels to track closer to the mat, your chest to reach your knees, your hips up. On your next inhale, find plank. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale back to downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Go all the way down. And when you exhale, flat your feet. Inhale to nice cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees. Step or jump to the top of the mat, feet between your hands, halfway lift, folding half when you exhale. Inhale all the way up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, folding half. Step your right foot back. You want to find a 90 degree on your left knee. And you hug your left hip back to square your hips and your chest. Step the left foot back and find downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, halfway or all the way down. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, take the right leg up. Point your toes, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Step the left foot forward, folding half. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, folding half. Step the left foot back. And again, square your hips, square your chest. Step the right foot back, find downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, lower half or all the way down. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Point your toes, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot between your hands. And the right foot follows the left, folding up. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding up. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step with the back and lower. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. Exhale to downward facing dog. Breathe in, breathe out. Look forward, bend your knees. Step with them to the top of the mat to halfway lift, folding up. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees. Make the way to the top of the mat to halfway lift, fold again. Last hand salutation, inhale, extended mountain, exhale, hands down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Vinyasa, high to low plank, upward dog when you inhale. Downward dog. Take the right leg up. Step the right foot between your hands. Release your left knee, flat the left foot, take your arms up. Anjaneyasana. Take your palms together, bend your elbows, and try to take your hands between your shoulder blades. On your next inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Big inhale. Exhale, shift your way back. Extend the right leg, right toes up. Half split. Releasing the back of the right leg. On your next inhale, bend the right knee. Carry the left toes, left knee out. Shift the right leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left leg up. And step the left foot between your hands, square your hips. Release the right knee down, flat the right foot, take your arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Shift your way back, extend the left leg, fold. Inhale, bend the left knee, right knee up. Take the left leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale to three-legged plank, exhale, lower. Inhale to upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees. Make the way to the top of the mat to halfway lift, folding half. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, hand to heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, folding half. Inhale to chair pose. Toes together, knees together. Core engaged. Still your pelvis. Point down with the tailbone. Open your chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, Vinyasa. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take the right leg up, inhale. Step the right foot between your hands. Spread the left heel, find warrior one. Take your hands behind your lower back. Roll your shoulders back, open your head. Just inhale, exhale. Right shoulder inside the right knee. Allow your head to hang heavy. Have a warrior. Who practice with me every week knows that this is my favorite. It's always in my practice. Take your hands to the mat. Take your left heel up and take your right arm up for a twist. On your next exhale, release the right hand down. Shift the right leg up to the sky, three-legged dog. Inhale, three-legged plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left leg up. Step the left foot between your hands. Spiral the right heel, 35-ish angle degree. Warrior one on the left. The right foot is turning toward the outer edge. Bend your knee, open your chest, release your shoulders. Take your hands behind your lower back and your legs. Your fingers the awkward way, the other toe on top. Open your chest, inhale, exhale, humble warrior. Exhale, release your hands to the mat. Take your right heel up and take your left arm up. Exhale, release your left hand. Shift the left leg up to the sky. Inhale to three-legged plank, exhale, lower. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Second round, inhale, right leg up. Step the right foot between your hands, find warrior one. Woo! My basement has carpet. It's not the best surface to work in, but we make it work. Hands behind your lower back, roll your shoulder back, exhale, I'm a warrior. Release your hands to the mat. Take your left foot to the outer edge, take your left hand under your face, and step the right foot on top of the left for side plank. On your next exhale, release the left hand, plank pose. Exhale to lower plank. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step between your hands. Find your right heel. Find warrior one. Hands behind your lower back. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, exhale. I'm a warrior. Second round. Release your hands on your neck. Exhale. Take your right hand to the center, right foot to the outer edge, and step the left leg on top of the right for side plank. On your next exhale, Release your hands to the mat, find plank, lower. Inhale to upward dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg up. Take your knee to your nose. When you exhale, shoulders over the wrist. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, knee to your nose, round your spine. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot between your hands. Open warrior two. Leave the right palm, reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, side angle. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to side angle. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to side angle, stay. Maybe deep side angle. Inhale to reverse. Extend your right knee. Find a T with your arms, hips back, fingertips forward. Revolve your arms for triangle. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to your vinyasa or skip it. We meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, take your left leg up. Take your knee to your nose, round your spine when you exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, round your spine. Inhale. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step between your hands, find the right heel, open warrior two. Keep your left palm, inhale, reverse. Exhale to side angle. Inhale to reverse. Exhale to side angle. Only one more time, reverse. Exhale to side angle, stay. Maybe deep side angle, taking the left hand inside your left foot, extend your right arm, one line from your right heel to your right fingertip. Inhale, the next time to reverse warrior, extend the left knee, find a T with your arms, hips back, fingertips forward. Revolve your arms for triangle pose. Inhale to warrior two. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to plank vinyasa or find downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg up. And exhale, step the right foot outside the right hand. Shift your weight forward, drop your pelvis, release the left knee. Flat the left foot, and maybe, if it suits you, take your forearms to the mat. Inhale, go back to your hands. Carry the left toes, left knee up. Shift the right leg up again. And take the right knee towards the right wrist. Setting half pigeon on the right side. Square your hips, open your chest. When you are ready, walk your hands forward. And surrender Just leaving half beaten. On your next inhale, extend your arms, open your chest to your left, hold seat the right again. Point your toes, bend your knee, open your hip, maybe flip your dog. If you flip, go back to three-legged dog and release the right leg down to the mat, downward facing dog. If you don't flip, just stay in your downward dog. Left side, inhale, left leg up. Step the left foot outside the left hand, bend your left knee a lot, drop your pelvis. Release the right knee, flat the right foot, take your forearms down. On your next inhale, extend your arms, go back to your hands, get the right toes, right knee up, shift the left leg up, and take your left knee toward the left wrist and a half piece on the left side. Walk your hands forward and find your sleeping half beaten. On your next inhale, extend your arms, go back to your hands, get your right toes to shift the left leg up to the sky. Point your toes, bend your knee. Maybe if it suits you, flip your dog. If you flipped your dog, go back to your three-legged dog and meet me in downward facing dog. Look forward, bend your knees, step or come to the center of the mat, cross your legs, find a seat. Grab behind your thighs, slowly lay down. Open your arms, easy, take your knees up to the sky. And release your knees to the right side, take your gaze to your left hand. On your next inhale, take your knees back up. And exhale, take your knees to the left. Take your gaze to your right hand. Inhale, take your knees back up to center. Grab your feet with your hands. Find happy baby. And release happy baby into Shavasana. The last asana of your practice. Release your legs along the mat, your arms along your body. And allow your body to rest and absorb the benefits of your practice. Release every single muscle. And sink down in the last pose of your practice, Shavasana. Slowly start to wake your body. Wiggle fingers and toes. Roll your wrists and ankles. Extend your arms above your head. I'm going to show how. Find a full body stretch and hug your knees to your chest. Falling on your right hand side using your arm as a pillow. With your eyes still closed, make your way back to a comfortable seated. Take a big inhale, extend your arms, your palms touch. Take your thumbs to your forehead, finger claws, to your lips, speak kind words, and to your heart do good. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste.